Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 reaction. Today we have More Ore. This is apparently the battle theme from 1.8, and everybody was replying to the request of this song with like the dancing woman emoji, and I was like, what the hell? And then I went to the video and found the dancing woman emoji in the title of this upload, so that's just even funnier. That makes me think that this song has got to be a blast. I assume that it's going to make me feel like dancing. That's probably why they're using that, but what a funny little community thing that everyone's just like, yep, this is the dance song. So I hope that's the case, but I won't know if I don't listen. And without further ado, let's go. All right. Pre-battle intro. Obviously, very traditional folk Russian approach to the pre-battle part. Makes me wonder where it's gonna go. Are we gonna get like a polka thing going on? Is that what's gonna happen? I'm just trying to imagine how they're gonna bump this up, you know? Oh. Hey, wait a minute. It's like a remix version. Okay, hold up. Why is this kind of... It's like right now it's not quite fire. It's got like the embers before the flame kicks in. A little bit more oxygen, maybe. Okay, it's picking up a little bit. I love that metal clank. Just little sound design things. You know how I am with those. Opening it up with a little bit more percussion. I'm surprised at how much this is getting me to move. With how comparatively little it was from what I expected. I cannot deny it's like weirdly gravitating. Got a really fun beat to it. The melody is also very like generally uplifting, so I think that's all adding to it. It's like these little, those lifts. It's abusing music theory to make you want to kind of vibe with it. I love that too. This was a weird experience. In all the best ways. Woo. Kind of an interesting change to the mix there at the end. They just kind of like tightened everything up last second. All right, so this one's really odd. It's interesting, but odd because it's like the pure response from the comments made me think that this was going to be a lot more upbeat and like dance friendly. And it definitely has this ability to make you move, but it's just not as aggressive as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting something maybe a little bit more clubby compared to what this ended up being. But I also think that makes it more fascinating. The fact that it kind of slowly infected my brain to vibe with it like a virus, but it did it so well. Like, I was just chilling by the end. Like, I mentioned during the reaction that I didn't really think it was going to get me to dance, but by the end I realized I was just kind of, swaying with it to the rhythm after just like another 30 seconds of listening. I don't know what came over me. Maybe that's the vibe people were talking about. That's so interesting. And it really is just like a remix of Russian folk music. Like, they put in a more modern beat behind it, but they kept that essence of what makes Russian folk music so friendly and inviting, very party friendly, very like leisure music, which a lot of folk music is worldwide. And that makes it work all the better as something that you kind of just want to chill and vibe to. I would definitely put this more in, like, if I were to place it in a film scene, for example, this would be the background music of somebody going to like an active bar or something. I don't know if I would put this into like a dance sequence. I think that I'm really reading too much into the community using that emoji for what it is, but still, it's like I see the vibe and connotation there. It just makes you kind of want to dance with it. It's very infectious in a very interesting way. And I think that that is just with how a lot of folk music is. It's designed to be music of the people. So what do the people want to hear? Something that's uplifting and inviting. So they did that here. Like I mentioned in there too, the constant lift in that one spot and that looping makes you want to kind of go, oh, like it just pulls you up with it. The music theory in there and them abusing that to be able to make it more inviting and more joyful. That's exactly what you need to do in order to make a song feel uplifting. If you lift the music, the people and the listeners will lift with it. Music is a very emotional shared experience. So if you want somebody to feel like something is bright and inviting, you make a sound that's connotated with bright and inviting energy, which a lift on a major scale definitely is. Albeit a lot of folk music, and especially Russian folk music, tends to use a little bit more of like the minor scales than most other countries, but that's just because of who they are, what their culture is. Everyone's got a little bit of a different approach to that, and no one country has like dominion over that choice either. It's just very common. But I think what really sold this one is definitely the percussion, the more modern remixy sort of beat that they had going on here. Even with introducing little sound design things like having that clank that was like a hammer hitting a rail, it's like that's so clever to throw in there because, like, yeah, sure, you could just put any other sound in there, but it makes it feel more like enriching when you hear a sound design element like that with something that is traditionally associated with the culture. And I think it's neat in the title reflecting the whole more ore thing with that hammer hit. So like that works with their tradition of having a lot of ore farming and etc. Just a lot of mining in general. It all fits really nicely together, and I think it works so well for the theming and everything. Just a really fun traditional song remixed to be a little bit more modern and still keeping all of that alive in the culture. It's just a really, really nice song. But I think I've yapped about this one enough, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to request something else from Reverse 1999, by all means, leave it in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that. And I will see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!